Hey guys, Ultron Prime here, and welcome back to more Portal. Now, let's continue where we left off, shall we?
A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. Make no further attempt to leave the testing area.
Okay.
Assume the party escort for submission position or you will miss the party.
These are the same bearers from Half-Life 2. Just saying. Okay, sorry, hold on. My game is lagging a bit, so I don't know why. Sorry, just checking the what's it called? Okay.
In these new areas, we weren't using the surfaces the player is familiar with. The rules for which new surfaces portals can be placed on, and which surfaces are off-limits, needed to be taught. So, we created this area both to show the player they've escaped into the guts of the facility, and to retrain them in which surfaces are valid for portal placement.
Okay, so there's actually two ways to get past here. At least I think. Nope. Find a way to get over there. Okay, that's entirely on me. Ooh, barely made it.
I went to Portal's, I Googled Portal in game, and I went to the trailer, and I just loved it. I loved hearing my voice. And as I told the production team, I have never played a computer game in my life. But I want to play this one.
Okay, so I know this game is like what, like 10 years old? So, Alan McLean probably has to have played this game by now. If I remember correctly, we need to go through like some sort of tube, I think? Ah, look at this. Something about Black Mesa. I think this pretty much confirms that the portal. I think it pretty much confirms that portal. Ah, there we go. Sorry if there's a lag. I have no idea why. why that is. I mean, I originally thought it was my face cam, but now I'm not so sure. Just missed. Hold on. Damn it. Oh, there's the way. I know Dewey. Sorry, I don't know why that came to mind, but... Hang on. Okay. I don't know why this... There we go. Sorry, just getting rid of this black box.
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake. It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
After players escape, we let them solve an old chamber in a new way. This reintroduction of a familiar space, which can now be solved in an incorrect way, helps convey the sense that players are cheating the system while forging their own path through the facility.
Okay, I need to get on top of there. You know what? Even though I don't remember how to do this, I mean, I'm not getting any. Okay, there we go. By the way, I've been thinking, and
You're not even going the right way. Where do you think you're going? Because I don't think you're going where you think you're going.
One bizarre fact of game design is that without some serious prompting, players will rarely look up. In this case, the prompt is a ladder. Most players will investigate where the ladder goes, which is up. The ladder actually falls apart as soon as it's touched, but by then it's served its purpose.
Now I can just...
We designed the post-escape levels to give players brief glimpses of the inner workings of the Enrichment Center. This particular area exposes part of the storage cube distribution system. These little vignettes help make this section of the game visually distinct from the testing chambers, while reinforcing the idea that players are now behind the scenes.
Didn't we have some fun, though? Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye, and you were like, no way. And then I was off. We pretended we were going to murder you. That was great.
Through playtesting, we discovered that fatigue set in if we didn't break up the more complicated, deliberately paced puzzles with problems that required the player to perform a much simpler task under time pressure. These pistons proved to be a good foundation for that simpler type of puzzle. Because they feature a moving surface, they also gave us an opportunity to employ some unusual portal transitions, such as ceiling to ceiling.
During development, we'd often run across some piece of level design that would break the portal system. For instance, this ceiling-to-ceiling transition was an unexpected edge case that ended up requiring a lot of effort to make work. We tried never to take the easy route and simply changing the level design to work with existing portal technology. We knew that once the game was out in the wild, custom map creators would stress the system in ways we hadn't even considered, so we made it as flexible as possible.
Yeah, I'm not...
Didn't we have some fun, though? Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye, and you were like... And then I was off. We pretended we were going to murder you.
Oh, wrong one.
That was great.
You know what?
Is anyone up there? You really shouldn't be here. This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back.
Come
I'm
on.
not angry. Just go back
Got
to
it.
the testing area.
I may have missed some, It's okay, I already got it. I already got one.
I feel sorry for you, really, because you're not even in the right place. You should have turned left before. It's funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and
Oh yeah, I don't have the right angle. I'm getting close to the end, so probably should have mentioned that before. Ooh, another Redmond in. To be honest, I don't think I've actually noticed this one before, till now.
In the sound booth, your only connected to the production team by an intercom, and they can talk about you, and you don't know what they're saying, but you trust that they're being kind. And, you know, they'll push a button, and then they'll say something to me. They'll say, a direction. No, that wasn't right. Do it again. Give us 3 more reads. And a lot of times what happens is they would play the computer-generated sound for me on one line, and then I'm supposed to recreate that 3 times with the director saying, okay, well, you know, more sarcastic or more angry or more irritated. So you stand in the booth hour after hour after hour. They're always very nice. They let you have water in here and maybe a pencil to take a few notes. And of course you want it to be interesting because you want them to hire you again.
And luckily they did, because Portal 2 happened. Oh yeah. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there you go.
As the end of the game draws closer, we increase the ratio of time-pressured puzzles, like this turret ambush, to give the players the sense that they're approaching a climactic encounter.
And now this one?
An important design goal of these post-escape levels was to give players the sense that they're running wild inside the guts of the facility. With that in mind, we added plenty of nooks and crannies for players to crawl into or place portals through. This ended up being a tricky lighting challenge, as the areas needed to be bright enough to navigate while still being dim enough to feel like obscure, disused sections of the building.
Oh, before I go on, I want to test something.
An important design goal.
Oh, it does go up. Huh.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't stand up here. Can you hear me? I used to. Please put me down. Why? This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you.
Sarcasm.
I'm going to
GLaDOS is
kill you.
sarcastic.
And all the cake is gone.
And that's so
You
much
don't
fun.
even care.
Damn it.
Do you? This is your last chance.
Sarcasm. GLaDOS is sarcastic a lot. And that's so much fun. But while I was trying to do this, trying to build in all these emotions, I still had to maintain the computer sound and maintain the pronunciation of repeated phrases. You know, Aperture Science and the Enrichment Center.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the rocket launcher.
These rocket sentries originally fired lasers. We switched from lasers to rockets after we introduced the glass-breaking mechanic, mainly because glass shattering in a massive rocket explosion turned out to be a lot more satisfying than glass just slowly being melted by a laser. Originally, they also spoke, just like the bullet turrets. Because players often redirect the rockets with their backs to the turret, however, a distinct, uncluttered sound cue was required. The voice simply added too much noise to the rocket redirect mechanic.
Breaking this tube gives players a chance to test out their newly trained rocket redirecting and glass breaking skills in a slightly different context, which helps cement the training.
Okay. And yes, when I finish this game, I will take a break from Portal for a while. And I got a special game. Actually, we're headed towards the end, so this will be the last episode. This part. I'll just no clip from here. Because this part's quite aggravating. Luckily I have God mode. Oh, there's a, thing right here.
Originally, these catwalks were decorative, but playtesters consistently thought they were significant and often spent a lot of time trying to reach them. We didn't want to stand between people and their desire to walk on the catwalks. So we redesigned the area to make catwalks not only accessible, but also necessary to proceed.
Also, if I missed some, I apologize. But don't worry, there's an alternate. If you have both Portal 1 and Garry's Mod installed, you can actually listen to the all the commentary in Gmod. Yeah, I actually tested it. It does work. So if you have both Garry's Mod and Portal 1 installed, then you can listen to the commentary. There it is. And a commentary note looking for us.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5,
this red
4.
phone is that while GLaDOS was being
Time
developed,
out for a
it's somebody's
second.
job to
That
sit
wasn't
by it.
supposed to happen.
If it ever looked
Do
like
you
the
see
AI
that
was
thing that
becoming
fell out of
sentient
me?
and
What is
godlike,
that?
that person
It's
would
not
pick
the
up the phone
surprise.
and call
I've never
somebody
seen
to
it
come help.
before. Never
From the point
mind.
in
It's a
time where the
mystery
actual
I'll
game
solve
takes
later.
place, it's
By
become obvious
myself.
that the Aperture
Because
Science
you'll be
Enrichment
dead.
plan didn't
Where are you
100%
taking
work
that
out.
thing? I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse somehow.
Yeah, if you...
I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone.
Bad chance.
Kidding me? Did you just set that Aperture Science thing? We don't know what it does into an Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator. That has got to be the dumbest thing that.
Okay, someone new is still alive, so that's what you guys know.
Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the Enrichment Center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the Enrichment Center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. That core may have had some ancillary responsibilities.
GLaDOS, the
I
robust
can try
operating
off the
system
turret
in Aperture
defenses.
Science went through a bunch of design
If you want my
iterations.
advice, you should
Early
just lay
versions
down in
included
front
a
of a
floating
rocket.
brain, a
Damn it.
spirally spidery
Missed.
engine,
Be a lot
an
less
upside-down
painful than
version of Botticelli's
neurotoxin.
Rise of Venus built out of robot parts and wire.
All right.
Eventually, we
Keep
settled on a
doing
huge
whatever it is you think
chemical device
you're
with a
doing.
delicate robotic figure
Giving you good
which
advice
successfully
already.
conveys both GLaDOS's raw power and her femininity.
Way to go. That thing you burned out isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It makes
Oh, it's a
you
curiosity core.
things. Nice job breaking it, hero. This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can feel pain. You don't even care, do you?
Do you smell something burning?
You think you're doing some damage?
2 plus 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed.
Damn it!
There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best friend, companion Cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends, because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personnel file. Unlikable. Liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned. Shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal. Very official. It also says you were adopted. So that's funny too.
Hold on. I wonder if I can just no-clip and get the,
Speaking of curiosity.
Wait! I just remembered something.
Curious about what happens after you.
If you type in Impulse 101,
Die, right?
you get Half-Life 2 weapons. I forgot about that.
You're going to find out first. Here's a hint.
My friend Laggin Potato actually showed me this command. Actually showed me these commands. So a bit of a shout out to.
That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the Jawbreak.
So special thanks to
Pecan frosting, 3/4 cup vegetable oil, 4 large eggs, 1
This isn't
cup
brave.
semi-sweet
It's
chocolate
murder.
chips,
What did I ever do to
3/4 cup
you?
butter or
The
margarine,
difference between us is that I can feel pain.
granulated sugar.
You don't even care, do you?
So special shout out to Lag and Potato for showing me this command.
Did you hear me? I said you don't care. Are you listening? Neurotoxin. So deadly.
I'm kidding.
When I said deadly neurotoxin, the deadly was in massive sarcasm quotes. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal, rub it right into my eyes. Honestly, it's not deadly at all. You, on the other hand, are going to find its deadliness
Angry Core.
less fun. Who's going to make the cake when I'm gone? You.
Yeah, there's no cake.
You're wasting your time. Believe me, you don't have a whole lot left to waste. What's your point anyway?
What?
Survival. Well then, the last thing you wanted to do was hurt me. I have your newborn scanned and permanently backed
Got it.
in case something terrible.
Okay.
So when they told me that there was going to be a song at the end,
That's you. That's how dumb you sound.
Okay, listen to this.
Every single thing you've ever done, including this thing.
and they told me there was going to be a song written by Jonathan Coulton. And I listened to a song that Jonathan had written, and it was very funny, very clever. So I thought at that point, well, this will be okay. But I am an opera singer, so usually I sing.
That's true, she is an opera singer.
And I thought, well, will I be able to have the right style for the song? So I was concerned. But then before the recording, they sent me an MP3 file of the song, and I listened to it with Jonathan singing it. But I loved the little song. And at home, as I practiced the little song, I tried to, get back to GLaDOS's voice. Aperture Science. Just this tiny little passive-aggressive computer.
Party escort bot.
Who's all alone until people try to come.
Okay, so before I thought it was Ratman who dragged in GLaDOS, but it was who dragged in
But she seems to have this real affinity for cake. And I want to play the game because I want to recreate the cake recipe and then put Portal on it and be able to serve it to my friends when they come over to my house.
Okay. It's the end. Oh, you heard, it's still alive. Hey, I forgot about this. The cake is the truth. The cake is the truth. Yeah. Now, when I first played this, I thought, if they jump scare me, I swear to God. But they don't. So, I'm gonna listen to this, and yes, I'm gonna listen to the whole song.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success.
And I'm gonna look for both McLean's name and Gabe Newell's, like I always do.
Aperture Science. We do what we must because
we can.
For the good of all of us,
except the ones who are dead.
But there's
No sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake.
and the science gets done, and you make a need done for the
People who are still alive. Sorry for my bad singing. I'll listen to it, but I won't sing it.
I'm not even angry. I'm being so
Okay, we're getting close to the M's. Weird. Doesn't even show. Gabe Newell. There he is. Okay, so now we just need Oh, McLean. I wonder which is the voice of the chorus. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke. Haha. That chance. Reference to the... There it is. Still Alive by Jonathan Colton. Voice Al McLean. Patton. Oh! There were only two voice actors who were involved in this. I really thought there were more. I mean, not as much as Portal 2 was. Like, not just Al McLean. It had Nolan North, D. Bradley Baker. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sheldon talked, but there was a someone who's well. That's the end of Portal 1. I will do developer commentary for Portal 2. I don't know when, but sometime later I will have a surprise video that was actually suggested to me by one of my friends. So, as I was saying about Portal 2, there were more voice actors who were involved with Portal 2 than Portal 1. Not just Al McLean, but you also had Stephen Merchant. He was involved with The Office. J.K. Simmons, who played J. Jonah Jameson in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. You got Nolan North, who voiced Deadpool in the Deadpool game, and he also voiced the Penguin in the Arkham games. D. Bradley Baker, who voiced all the clone troopers in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and a variety of animal characters. So with that in mind, that's all for this time. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe, and click that notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. Ultron Prime, out.